Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lanolin, and we are back with episode 8. Pretty sure it's episode 8. Yeah, episode 8. We're back with episode 8 of our modded Minecraft Let's Play. And I've done a little bit of work off camera. I've done a lot of mining, like I said I was going to. Our pick is actually... Oh, I was in my test world. Hold on. Testing some stuff for this episode, actually, because we're going to make some new things. We're going to dive headfirst into our first look at some tech mods. And ooh, base looks fancy. I've been slowly upgrading things here and there, you know, make it look a little bit nice. Unfortunately, this is some stairs that I can't do anything about. But as we're moving into some tech mods, I went ahead and created a new room for our tech stuff. And this is the factory block, if you're curious, from Chisel. Factory block. There we go. Here it is right here. Factory block. It's actually a whole lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be. So I went ahead and used it because I had a pretty good amount of excess iron that I wasn't really using anything. I can't make any elevators, unfortunately, because I don't have any ender pearls. So we're ladders for now, boys. And yeah, engines and stuff are going to go down here. Machines and stuff are going to go up here. And let's get started. So we don't need to do a project summary for this because this is actually pretty straightforward as far as machines go. Let's go ahead and clear up our inventory. So first thing we're going to make is an Ender IO sag mill. Now this sag mill is very useful in that it's going to grind up all of our ores and double them for us. Very similar to the way, you know, that the smeltery does. So let's go ahead and grab the sag mill. And to complement the sag mill, we have the alloy smelter. Now, what's nice about the alloy smelter is that Ender IO adds a lot of specific iron, or specific types of ingots to the, here we go, Ender IO. See? All different types of alloy that you can only craft in the alloy smelter. So getting this early is really nice because we can make a lot of the stuff that we need to do, you know, power consumption and routing and item routing and all that stuff. Ender IO is a very good mod to get started on early game for your sorting stuff and ore processing and all that cool stuff. Plus there's a lot of other cool things that we can do with Ender IO, like the Staff of Traveling for getting around places quick. Glider wings, hell yeah. And of course a few other things which we will look at in the future. But for now, we've got our sag mill and our alloy smelter. Alright. And to complement further our alloy smelter and sag mill, obviously we need some power to go with these machines. And currently we really don't have anything to generate any power. I mean, we have our alloy smelter, or we have our smeltery out here, but that runs off lava and it's pretty much self-contained. So, survivalist generators. Oh yeah! Now these are really nice. And what we can actually get cooking while we're talking about it, we can do some cool stuff with applied energistics, or not applied energistics, EE3, equivalent exchange 3, using some azure dust that I cooked up off camera. We can turn this coal and this azure dust into some like super coal. I believe it's called alchemical coal, and this stuff is going to burn even longer than normal coal or even blocks. Look at that burn time, 12,800 versus coal's 1,600. Ooh. I think it's a little bit stronger than a block of coal, which is nice. It'll help these survivalist generators generate power for a long period of time. Because for now, we don't really like have any way of storing our power. So we kind of, you know, we got to kind of take what we can get. So what's nice about the alchemical coal is while it burns for a long time, it doesn't burn for so long that, you know, we're just kind of stuck with our power where it is. Although we could make a leadstone energy cell. Oh man. So here we go. We have the frame, and in the frame we can turn it into the energy cell. Now the energy cell is really nice. Thermal expansion offers you a very convenient way to store power and move it around and transport. Like it's the energy cells are amazing, and they're upgradable. As you can see right here, we're going to start off with just a regular leadstone cell. This is as basic as it gets. Only holds 400,000 RF, which is like nothing, and it only outputs 200 RF a tick, which is very low. Not very many machines, you know. Like I think, like it would work. It would work just fine for our alloy smelter and sag mill. However, it's really easy to upgrade this to the next tier. All you need is 4 Invar ingot, which is just a combination of it's iron and ferrous metal, which, since we got our pick all the way up to obsidian level, which we're going to work on later in this episode with the old obsidians. I haven't mined any obsidian yet, but we're going to get that later. So anyway, you can upgrade the hardened energy cell, and it's even better in that now it holds 2 million RF and outputs at 800 RF a tick. So it's a huge step up from the original one. So definitely worth upgrading. Did we have anything else? I think that was it. So how do we set all this stuff up and make it work? Well, oh, by the way, we had a bunch of extra dark steel that we found in the village, and I noticed that I could make some dark pressure plates. These can only be activated by players. And once we are a little bit farther in Ender IO and we have our machine set up, we can make a painting machine, which will allow us to we'll paint these in different color. And we can make them invisible with quite clear glass, which we might end up doing. But we'll look at the painting machine later on. Oh, and of course I used carpenter's doors, which, you know, if you're familiar with carpenter's blocks, I mean, it's just like making a door. You just make door with carpenter's blocks, and there you go. But anyway, for now, we're going to do kind of a little ghetto setup. We're not going to use our energy cell yet because we really don't have any way to transport power around. But once we have these the alloy smelter and the sag mill set up, we'll be able to quite easily. So let's grab our alchemical coal. Now let's toss one in there. And as you see, it burns. We have 1 hour, 46 minutes, and a few seconds left worth of energy. So to give you an idea of RF a tick, these survivalist generators only go out 5 RF a tick versus this one that can output 800 RF a tick. So these are pretty low tier, but they'll get us started. And as you can see, these things are powering up. Hell yeah. Now, one thing to note when you're using the alloy smelters, it has a furnace mode, an all smelting mode, and an alloy only mode. Now, as we further look into Ender IO and we start building more of the advanced things, we'll start to need to use these alloys like the electrical steel, energetic alloy, vibrant alloy, and, you know, so on down the line. We'll need to come over here to the alloy smelter and use this alloys only mode in order to make them. So keep that in mind if you decide to play around with Ender IO after this episode. So what this is going to allow us to do is, of course, we can smelt our ores in here. Now, I'm probably not going to smelt our ores in here. I'm probably going to continue to do it in the smeltery because the smeltery allows me to do a whole bunch at once. Which, by the way, yeah, I need to dump some in here. Wow, I got a lot of gold in there. Holy cow. Oh, and we also really need to get some lava. We're running out. And look, like I said, that lava that we got lasted us all the way until we have our own form of sustainable electrical power. Or RF power, I guess. And it did. If we wanted to right now, we can start processing our ore in this instead of the alloy smelter. So awesome. 4 buckets of lava lasts a long time. Now, if you listen quietly, you can actually hear the gentle hum of these beautiful machines. You hear that? Oh. What's that? It's all going to be okay? Don't be scared? Oh, don't worry, survivalist generator. I'm not scared. Anyway, we need some lava for this thing, though. It's running low, and I've got a whole bunch of ore I still need to smelt up. Look at this. Bam. We might need to look into making this thing a little bit bigger, though. But, that's something easy. I'm also systematically trying to get all of the gold out of it. Now, anyway, that other lava source is way far away, and I'm not really trying to go over there. Although we could. You know, we could. Because remember that, how I said I was going to look into a boat mod? Well, I did. And I found one. It's a little wonky, but it's pretty fucking sick. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty cool. Now, if I remember how to make it correctly, it's 3 wool. Actually, hold up. You can actually color the wool, and I am going to. This makes orange, right? Yeah. I need one more. I'm going to make orange sails, because why not? Where's my yellow flowers? They're gone. Oh. Duh. There we go. Just dump 1 piece of wool in there. I believe it's like this. And then 2 sticks And then... That's right, we need boats. And 3 boats. Get you... Da-da-da-da! The punt. And yes, I said punt. Now this little fella is pretty awesome. Now we're going to make a dock for him and everything in the future. Now I might put it over here. I might clear all this out, build a nice little dock. Maybe move the farm. But we'll see. We'll see what we do. So anyway. Bam. Look at that. Isn't that thing fucking sick? It has a little chest and it has an orange sail. Now it's dark, so let's sleep through the night so we're not dealing with any of this BS while we're trying to sail around in our punt. Alright. So, here we go. Boom. Now, its controls are just like that as a regular boat. It's a lot stronger than a regular boat. I've like smashed it into things and all that stuff and it won't break. I can't even like break it by hand. Like once I put one down, I can't seem to actually break the damn thing. It's actually a little bit annoying. Now to access your chest, to access your entity.smallboats.entityboatpart.name, you press M. I mean N. I mean M. I mean it's not working. Oh, it's working for me in my single player world. Is it shift? Oh, no. What the? Whoa. Like I said, they're a little wonky. They're a little wonky. Oh, wait. Maybe I didn't... Let me take a look at these controls. And actually, you can see this as well if you want to change them. Because they do, of course, screw around with other controls. Gameplay, IC2, inventory, journey map, miscellaneous movement, multiplayer, railcraft, small boat keys. There we go. It's N and M. Oh, that's what I thought. Well, let's change you to plus. Nope. That button? Nope. 0? Oh, that works. 9? That? Page down. Up. Home. Oh, nice. End. Nice. Alright. It still doesn't work, but whatever. Let's go check out how these things work. I have no idea why it's actually not working. It worked in my single player world. Or, I mean, it worked in my test world. Oh, I'm so sad. Well, once I can figure out why these aren't working, they do actually have chests that you can access. They don't move any faster than regular boats. But, you know, the sail's nice. We don't have to worry about this stupid thing breaking, though. Now, there are actually 3 tiers of boats. There's this tier, and then there's a medium-sized tier, and then there's a large tier. The large one is pretty cool, but it's really difficult to... It is a buggy mess. Sometimes it works, sometimes it really doesn't work. Chicken. But yeah, you can, you know, snipe chickens and stuff while you're cruising around. Wow, okay. Wow, what? Why is it saying I'm way up there? Okay. We're going to turn around and head back home. But anyway, yeah, I think we're going to use this boat in the future for when we decide that we need to get these oil spawns all rigged up and ready to go for Lano Corp. Because we really don't want anybody to lay claim to these before we get the chance to get at them. And now that we have a reliable means to get around on this vast ocean that we have in front of our base, we can get out there, secure them, build some parts around them so nobody can access them, maybe put up some signs like, hey, please F off. That'd be nice, thanks. You know, stuff like that. Whoa. Oh, I can't believe I can't access. See, when I push the button, the boat moves. But, you know, whatever. This was pretty much the only other boat mod other than Archimedes ships, and I really don't want to deal with Archimedes ships. I just wanted, like, cool boats. And this is pretty much what this does. If you want cool boats, you got 3 of them. And to make the other boats, it's pretty easy. There we go. We got the punt. And with the punt, you can make the white hull. And with the white hull, you can make the hoy. The hoy being the big one. And of course, they can have all the different colors. It's just, you can't tell what color they are by looking at them. Like, you can't tell. You just have to know that they're the whatever color. But yeah, 3 of the same color will make that color of the next tier ship. So we could make the next tier ship of this one, but I'm not really worried about it right now. Maybe in the future. But anyway, I can pull right up here. What's also nice is when you hop out of it, still not sure why it's launching me way up in the air, it doesn't move. It just stays right there. It's awesome. I guess it moves a little bit just for me bumping into it, but for the most part, it's pretty good. Don't try to jump on them and stand on them. They're really not party boats. Yeah, see, it freaks out. Yeah, so keep that in mind. But it's a super awesome mod, and I will actually have the link to the mod in the description below if you want to pick it up on your own. So yeah, I could only find it on one Minecraft site. I couldn't actually find exactly if there was like a Minecraft forum link for it. I will look into that as we move forward. Like before I get a chance to post the Minecraft video, I'll definitely look. But it's just called Small Boats Mod. Like it's not anything special. So, no crazy names at least. Small Boats Mod by Auger, A-W-G-E-R. I like it. It's a little buggy, but it works pretty well. I can't complain. Ow. I did not have that issue in my test world where it launched me into the air. That is very strange. So, yeah. Maybe orange-colored boats are bugged. So anyway, we need to get this lava. And our boat's a little buggy, and I'm a little scared to go cruising all the way over there because I don't want to get launched into the sky and die way, way, way far over there. Lose all my stuff. So we're going to travel down into the depths. The depths of the mine shaft that I dug. Whoa. Ooh, can I mine this yet? Damn it. What do I need? Ardite. Okay. Well, we need to go to the nether for that, which we might be able to do soon. Dun, da, 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 because I found a lava lake. Somewhere around here. Lava lake. Hello. Oh, it's this way. I remembered. Now, I've actually already named the portal because this is where our nether portal is going to be on the waypoint. So, let's do it. Woot. Just cover up. There we go. Oh, that was spooky. I'm like, no, I'm going to die. So anyway, I haven't mined any obsidian yet. I wanted to, mine the first obsidian on camera. I didn't mine the first diamonds on camera just because, like, who cares? But obsidian's like, for me, it's like, you're moving on to the next tier. You're going to be able to go to the nether and all that fun stuff. So I'm probably going to mine a whole bunch of this off camera and come back. So, all right. Now, I went ahead and mined a whole bunch of obsidian and actually built another portal, but we're not going to the nether until next episode. Why, you ask? You jerk. Well, for good reason. We're going to the nether to get lava because we want to power our stuff. We want to be able to power these things without the need to use these generators because they're super slow. They don't really generate that much power. And even though we're all filled up now, if we start processing a whole bunch of stuff, this power is quickly going to be drained. And you know what? I want to start filling up this 2 million RF hardened energy cell, and this setup isn't really going to work. So I made sure to grab our lava buckets. So real quick, let's go ahead and actually dump this stuff in here. Dump and dump and dump. Oh, nope. Get back in there. And we should be just about full. Oh, wow. That's a lot of iron. Do I have enough gold to pour out another? Nice. All right, so we have no ender pearls, and that's kind of a problem because as we're going to the nether to get lava to power our stuff, we need a few things to actually get that lava back to us without it all being super crazy complicated and irritated and totally over-engineered. Very simple to move lava from one dimension to another. We need an ender tank. Now, unfortunately, that ender tank requires an ender pearl, which we have none of. We also need blaze rods, but again, we're going to the nether. So we're going to be able to get some blaze rods. But we really need some ender pearls. We have none. And there's a lot of cool stuff that we can't make because we don't have any ender pearls. And while I've only come across one enderman and one endermini, it was quite the battle. And it was not fun, especially with the damn frying pan. So I've taken the last 2 dark steel that I had, and I went ahead and looked up what I could do with it. Was there anything cool I could do with it? There is. The Ender. Increased skull and ender pearl drops. Oh yeah. Now the dark iron tools and weapons and stuff actually have upgrades and things that you can do, which we can't do at all right now. So we're just gonna leave it as it is. But this time to strike. Oh wait, that's a vanilla achievement. What? Okay. But this should help us with our Enderman slaying if we actually ever come across any, because I really haven't. Unfortunately, it's kind of depressing. But anyway, as I mentioned before, I want to get this power out of these generators and into this energy cell, and from that energy cell into these machines. So right now we have no way to do that without like weird setting stuff next to each other, like odd fuckery, which I really don't want to do because that's ugly. Never fear. Ender IO has a solution, and it's alloy, which is something that I was actually mentioning earlier. So, energy conduits. Pretty sick. Conduit binders are easy enough to make. Just gravel and clay. Again, this is pretty straightforward, so we don't need to go into like crazy mode explanations. Sand. Give me more than that. And clay. Now, while we're going to make this, actually, let's not get ahead of ourselves because we have a little bit other work we need to do. This conductive iron is an alloy which we need to make in our alloy smelter. We only need 3, so we need 3 redstone and 3 iron. Now, keep in mind that this conduit we're about to use can be used for all. Well, I can't think of any mod that can't use the alloy conduit as a means to transfer power, because most stuff uses RF. So yes, this is definitely something useful to make for transfer of power and stuff, and something that we're probably going to be using for a long time in this series. Maybe not necessarily this type of energy conduit. We'll probably upgrade to the enhanced and then the ender energy conduit in the future. But for now, this is perfect. So while this is cooking up, let's go make our conduit bindings. I believe it was sand like this, gravel, bam. And now this, we can actually. Oh, you're doing that right now, damn. Well, screw it. You know, we got furnaces. Let's use them. Boom. Oh, man, I got some pork chops in there. Gross. Man, how long have those been in there, dude? Ugh. And this should be done right about now. Gimme. Oh, actually, there's something else that we can make, too. We need to grab ourselves some coal. Oh, we already have some coal. Nice. And we can toss this in the sag mill. Now, like I said, the sag mills will macerate, chop up, grind, whatever you want to call it, your stuff up, including stuff like coal and everything. It'll turn it into pulverized coal. Pretty neat. Now, we need 3 of these, actually. We need 3 of those. We need 3 more iron and 3 redstone, I believe is the recipe. Because we're going to make yet a wrench. This is kind of the wrench of Ender IO that allow you to pick up machines easily without, you know, worry about losing power or losing the machine or anything like that. Although I still think the losing the machine thing is pretty much just an industrial craft mechanic. But, you know, it's always good to have the tool, use it for the mod. And for that, we need some electrical steel, which requires iron nugget. Oh, it needs silicon, not redstone. Whoops. Well, that's easy enough. We need some more sand. Alright, we got that. Now, there's a 50% chance to get silicon from pulverizing sand, or sag milling sand, whatever you want to call it. So, are we really that unlucky? Holy cow. Never lucky, dude. There we got 1. It's a 50% chance, and we got 2. Wow. 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 I don't even know what to say. Well, anyway, we have our iron on us, right? Okay, good. We can toss that in there, toss that in there. We have a little bit of silicon. We can toss. Oh, we got our 3. So, sweet. Alright, that'll work on. That'll cook up while we're making the rest of our stuff. So yeah, we got that right there. Grab all of our conduit bindings. Now these conduit bindings are actually useful for a lot of different things. We're going to use it a lot. So it's a good idea to have a whole bunch. Bam. We only need 8. So we're good to go on just making these 8. We really don't need any more than that. We will in the future, of course, but for now we're good. And while we're here and waiting on the rest of the stuff to cook, we should go ahead and make this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sick. Are you done? Not quite. Well, anyway, while those are going, we can actually come down here and set up our energy conduits. So as you can see, I already got this part all opened up. Oh man, we might actually need a little bit more than what I thought. I forgot I made this a little bit. I made this too thick. It's really convenient for the purposes of. Oh no, we're good. Never mind. We're good. We're good. Although I think I want this down. Gimme. There we go. That could sit right there. Now see, that's gonna. We're gonna put our survivalist generators down here. They're gonna push power into this hardened energy cell. Oh wow, it's already accepting power. Nice. Okay, cool. But we're gonna put it down there anyway. Kind of like regardless. All right. So this stuff is done. That means we can move this. Now I'm pretty sure. We're gonna lose this. We're gonna lose our burn stuff. Our fuel. But I'm not super worried about it. We got more. But we should keep our power. If not, I'll cry. Same thing with the Ender IO machines. When you pick them up, you keep their power. And actually, we can test that right now with the Ender IO machines. Sag mill right there. Ally smelter right there. And look at that. They still have the power even though we moved them. Now these guys... Oh no, they did lose their power. Well, that sucks. But it's all good. We can toss our coal in there. Bam, bam. Oh, no, they do have their power. Oh, this guy just didn't have any power. Gotcha. All right, no worries. Well, there you go. They're going to dump their buffer into this thing. It's going to be super awesome. I think you need to be blue. There you go. And orange on the top. There you go. Now, blue is input, orange is output, and then yellow is just closed. Nothing will connect. See, if you put this next to it, it won't connect. Yeah. There we go. Cool. Up we go. Let's make our wrench. Yellow wrench, go. Now what's sweet about the yellow wrench? Yellow wrench is really useful for Ender IO for a few reasons. Now I only have these guys to show the energy conduits, but if you hold shift and you mouse through, you can see different types of conduits. As we move forward, you'll see the significance of that. But keep that in mind if you're playing around with your Yeta wrench and you have shift held and you go to scroll and all of a sudden it's like not working and your wrench is freaking out. As you can see in the bottom right hand corner, you can see the different modes you can put it in. So keep that in mind. If suddenly your conduits disappear and you have no idea why, just hold shift and scroll your mouse wheel and everything will be okay. Don't worry. So there we go. We got our power set up. We're generating RF. Hell yeah. We have moved into the medium tier early game, I guess, because we still haven't gone to the nether, so we're definitely still early game. But we are cruising right along. So hell yeah. Well, thanks for watching, guys. That's pretty much going to wrap up the episode. We took a look at these awesome new boats we have. In the future, we're going to take a look at the bigger boats, but right now the little ones are just fine. I created a brand new room and we showed off a little bit of the alchemical coal with Equivalent Exchange 3. Really awesome stuff you can do at Chisel. Make some amazing looking rooms like this one. It's a cool machine room. This is a fancy circuit block, by the way. I forgot I did not mention. This is rusty metal plate. This is rusty metal plates with an S. And this right here is vertical venting. So these guys should, of course, run for their hour and 45 minutes. They'll fill up their internal buffer once they fill up this buffer. But this is a 2 million RF buffer, so it should be a little while before that fills up. You'll have a very good idea of how much time passed in between this episode and the next one, based on how full those are. But I don't predict those in too much time. I'm pretty much, between this episode and next, going to work on finding ender pearls, and that's probably it. Once I find ender pearls, I'll jump into episode 6, or I'm sorry, episode 9. Yeah, episode 9. Episode 9, because this was episode 8. I need a sticky note on my monitor so I can see what episode we're on, so I don't screw it up. But yeah, in episode 9, we'll come back, we'll journey into the nether, find ourselves some blaze rods so we can get ourselves some sexy lava power. Some nice, warm, burning hot lava to fuel the heart of our base. That is these machines and this energy cell. So thanks for watching, guys. I've been Lanolin, and I'll see you next time. Bye.